my fear and my phobia of getting my hair cut. Where to begin? I panic. Like, I panic at the barbers because I don't know the barber chat. 5 minute shorts in full today is my trauma, my PTSD from going to the barbers to get a haircut. Like, buckle in, buckle up. We're talking all things hair today. I don't know if I could have been even more fluffy. The problem I've got with barbers, right? I don't recognise his face. Maybe I should blur my face out. He flattened my fringe with water and then got scissors and cut me a blunt fringe. Cut me a blunt fringe. I'm laughing, but it's actually made me feel really anxious. I can count over the years the many hundreds of bad haircuts I've had versus the good haircuts I've had. Maybe it's that intrinsically British thing that we all do. I've left a tip. I've tipped the person that gave me a bad haircut. I think it comes from when I was younger and I used to be left in the barbers to my own devices. And when I was younger, obviously, I was littler. I was quite short. So they used to put me on a wooden thing, like a seat, a booster seat. And when you're left in the barbers and there's that alpha, like, I need to leave here with a good haircut. There needs to be that moment where you have some control and power. Sound booster seat. You're getting a feathered bowl cut. And also my hair's going a bit grey now and that's not helping because it's grey and then dark. So even when it's longer, it looks like I've had a really bad, it looks like I've cut my own hair. And obviously, like a lot of us, I have cut my own hair. Like, I have attempted to cut my own hair. How hard can cutting my own hair be? And obviously, through the period of lockdown that we don't talk about anymore, I think we all got well versed in the fact that it don't matter. It don't matter what you look like. But I got a little bit addicted to cutting my own hair. And I thought, like, I was actually quite good at it. With no barber training, I'm actually quite good at cutting my own hair. Literally, I cut my own hair. I shaved. I tried to fade my own hair and then convince myself I'd done a really good job of it. And the problem is, when we all came out of lockdown and the barbers opened, I continued to cut my hair for a period of time that was way unacceptable. There was a lot of us that went back to the barbers and barbers were like, mate, we've all been cutting our own hair. Let's get that sorted for you. But I think I cut my own hair for about a year. About a year after barbers were allowed to cut our own hair. So that first trip back to the barbers, it was like, I can either pretend someone else has done this or I can just own my own shame. There's just something about getting a fresh cut, a fresh fade, a fresh blend that just makes you feel like you can take on the top of the world. So when they've mullered it, the cape's on me, and then now there's this neck thing that's like you're tied in, like you're going nowhere. Like, no, don't want an ear flame, don't want a nose pull. Yeah, sometimes it's the chat. And I don't want to appear rude. But sometimes I'm thinking, you're focusing more on the chat than you are on the haircut. I've had many bad haircuts. So when I say I have the fear when I'm in a barber's, I have the fear. And I found a barber that was really good and we had a I thought we had a really great relationship until they're like, oh yeah, I dye hair. And I'm like, were you qualified? Oh, I'm studying, like literally, alarm bell. So I feel I'm a little bit scarred. I'm a little bit scarred from all of these experiences. But then I also think it's my own fault. It's my own fault for having bright ideas. You need to also be cool enough to pull that off. I'm not cool in the slightest. Once you watch these videos, you are gonna know exactly how uncool I am. He flattened my fringe with water and then got scissors and cut me a blunt fringe. You're too cool for me. I don't want a dad cut. I still want to be a little bit cool, even though I'm not cool at all. disclaimer, disclaimer, I'm actually quite cool. I want to go somewhere that is a little bit cool. That when I leave, I've got a like, what the like, that's so not cool. Oh my God, I snorted like a pig. Oh, what is the word, YouTube? No, it's not for me. It's not for me. I should have actually brushed my hair. I should have brushed my hair. Throughout this whole video, I should have brushed my hair. So don't judge.